Alrighty. This little video is going to be on kind of highlighting the Coyote Cannon. That dude right there. Mounts it nice and close to your weapon. Comes with everything you need to mount it to it. That's my ATN X-Sight 4K. It's a 4-20. And I'm going to see how the Coyote Cannon works on it. The old suppressor that I waited for 16 months to get, the dead air arm Sandman. This is my ATN X-Sight Pro 4K with a 4-20 zoom. And right now in my night vision, I'm doing what this video is about is to kind of do a, I guess you say a highlight on how the scope works. It's a night vision scope, not a thermal. And I got a recommendation to, if I'm going to do this, the best thing to do is to get a Coyote Cannon IR light to light it up. And a buddy of mine, James Bostock, recommended it. So right now I'm on just night mode right now with no light lit up. It's a little bit of, it's about 8:30, got just a tiny little bit of light. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the Coyote Cannon. And we're going to light up the sky. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's focus the scope here a little, and I get it as good as I can. Right now I'm 5 power on the scope, and that's about 200, a little better than 200 yards. I'm not sure how far apart each one of these sets of highline poles are, but they're at least a couple hundred yards. So see, that's about 200 yards, and that's probably about 400, and that's probably about 600, and down there 700 at least. Well, it's nice and bright. I will tell you one thing. You need to, when you mount this thing, don't forget to, I'll show you how to do it here, to adjust the IR light so it's flat like this. You know, it's where I had it kind of angled and then spread out like that. It was kind of angled. Now you gotta do is just, when you put it in the mount on your gun, just rotate it, and then you'll get the brightest light that you can get for it, so that it fills your scope view. That right there looks right on mine. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now I'll back her down a little. Starting to get a little bit less there. My targets, put her up full power again. Sure, I'll be using it on full power, but so now I'll go ahead and zoom in. I usually use about 7 power. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on the scope. I'm on 5 power right now. There's 6 power. 7 power. 8 power. 8.9 power. 10.1 power. 10.9 power. 12 power. 15 16.5, 17.5. There's 20 power. Focus it again here, see what we can get. Right there. That's 20 power. And that's a little better than 200 yards right there. We can live with that. That is one bright light. Man, it just about fills up your scope view screen when you're zoomed in, that's for sure. I'm going to back out to 7 power, which is what I usually am on. There's my 7 power. Pretty much fills up my view screen there. Wow. That'd be pretty easy to see them. That's going to work really well. Alright, well, I appreciate you all tuning in and take a look at this. This Coyote Cannon Light and my ATN X-Pro 4K scope.